theoretically, like, it should be possible then also in 2005 or thereabouts to get some African Americans or other Americans of mixed heritage and determine the relative proportions in the same way that 23andMe or used to do. Now I think it went bankrupt, but possibly I think someone bought them. But any of the current direct-to-consumer ancestry consumer genomics companies will take your spit kit, you will send it in, you will wait 2 weeks, and they will tell you, you are X% British, you are X% German, you are X% Native American, and so on. And this could be done, but no one wanted to do this. And now here I am being asked 20 years later, why don't you just do some adversarial collaboration? Why do you think Sasha Gusev would be willing to team up with a guy like me?
Almost certainly not. I think Matt Archer, who was previously at Euphoria, he invited Gusev to debate you, I think.
Really?
On Twitter, and he declined. Not obviously he didn't say I'm scared to debate Emil. He'll crush me. I guess he didn't want to enhance your reputation by offering himself as a debate sparring partner.
So it was seen that adversarial collaborations are in theory a good thing. What if we had two people with opposite opinions and they should just come together and agree on a kind of method and study and then do it together, and we'll see,
Yeah, the idea in principle is actually...
The idea in principle,
I definitely support it.
But in practice it seems useless, because the very ideas, insofar as Heterodox Academy or this sort of thing is concerned, the very ideas that you want two people of opposite sides to kind of debate or collaborate on, it is taboo for the orthodox person to engage in this, and he would in fact be raising the reputation of the heterodox by saying these people in some sense have some legitimate opinion.
Yeah, he would be legitimizing your
so
unconscionable views.
Right. So one could say that adversarial collaborations are de facto a method of increasing the respectability of heterodox opinions.
Yeah.
But it's probably doesn't work very well in practice, because the incentives don't align with what.
Well, I think, to be fair to someone like Yusuf, I think what he would say is, the methods you're using are flawed, and the quality of your science is very poor, and as a consequence, I don't want to collaborate with you. I would collaborate with someone with your views, but only if they were doing science of exceptional quality.
Yes, this is a welcome to David Gusev, not David Gusev, what is his name? Sasha Gusev, to please mention which hereditarian researchers you would be willing to do an adversarial collaboration with.
And of course, you could point out that you used in your admixture studies almost exactly the same method that David Reich has used.
We used the same method as David Reich, and then I think David Reich also studied the
change in the polygenic score.
The change in the polygenic score with the ancients. This is the same as essentially we use, but okay. So in practice, I think it would be kind of difficult to do actual adversarial collaboration on these topics.
Yeah, like who else is there? Would do you think Eric Turkheimer would be willing to co-author paper with you or anyone else?
Definitely not. So maybe with Russell Warren. So
those two, could they collaborate?
We could. This is hereby an invitation to Russell Warren and Eric Turkheimer, if they are watching the show, and if so, welcome to report.
I mean, you are relatively easy to dismiss because you don't have an academic position and so on, and never have had a formal one. But Russell Warren, even if he's not in academia at the moment, certainly was a respectable academic with without too many controversial episodes in his past.
Right.
There's no good reason why someone should refuse an adversarial collaboration with him.